What up, everyone? Back in action, another box. Almost done with the boxes for the month. My Geek Box actually came on time, or somewhat on time, about as on time as it's gonna get with this company. I don't think they shipped it when they were supposed to, but it got here before the end of the month. It got here on the 30th of January, so it got here before February, so at least that's something. Way better than last month. But so let's get into this box and see what they got. And so if you didn't watch my video of last month's My Geek Box, please do. If you're considering buying this box, please watch that video first, because I refuse to let anyone buy this box before they know what kind of company this is. They really pissed me off last month, but the box was okay, so that kind of eased the pain. This month is a different story. And before I say anything, I'm just going to drink beer. How about that? This will ease the pain. Alright, I'm ready now. Let's get in this box. So, from the UK, $30 for this box. $19.99 in pounds. So, first thing we got here, a t-shirt. Let's check this out. Is it cool? No. It says Geek on there. I don't know if you can see. This has a badge on there. It says Geek, and that's it. It's a completely black shirt, except for this one little pendant that says Geek on it. And I'm not totally sure because they don't give much to work on, but I'm pretty positive this is a play on the whole Judge Dredd thing. Excuse me. I'm pretty sure this is a play on Judge Dredd. But it's hard to tell because there's really not anything on there. They don't put any other kind of decoration or reference or anything. But I'm pretty positive that's it because it looks remarkably similar to the little patch that Judge Dredd has. This shirt, like, I can't believe it. And it looks like it fits terribly, by the way. It's super wide, short. The sleeves are super wide. And I was just in shock. Like, I'm completely surprised that this is all I get for this. Like, I have nothing against Judge Dredd. It's really cool, but if you're going to make it a Judge Dredd shirt, make it look like it. Put more decoration on there. Put something more. But all we got is this little stamp right there. It looks like an iron-on. I was pretty bummed out by that. I'm usually not that disappointed by shirts. They don't always come to my specific liking and they don't always fit, but that is just like, I don't know, that's pretty shameful that they couldn't put more thought into it than that. That's just me. Alright, let's keep going with these items. We got a RoboCop Funko Pop. Now, I like RoboCop. He's fine. He's a cool character, and this looks like a decent quality pop figure. But I've explained before, I'm not a big fan of the very generic-looking Funko Pop figures, where they got the square head and then just, like, generic, like, humanoid body. All the Funko Pops that I have are always, like, the ones that are random shaped, that don't look like a normal person. And they're really breaking that mold. With their newer figures, they're really, like, changing the body types to make them more creative, which I really like. But the older ones like this, they have the very generic body type. I'll actually keep this one because I think RoboCop is cool, but this is one of the things where it's not that much creativity into it. They just kind of picked a random Funko Pop and they put it in here. So, RoboCop Funko Pop. Okay. Next, we have an energy drink. How do I know? Because it says it right there. It says energy drink. And it's Superman. These I could care less for, but it's funny and it's interesting. I'll drink it. I love energy drinks. I'm sure it tastes like ass, but I'll try it anyway. This is one of those things, it's just filler. It doesn't make or break anything. It should be super cheap to buy. Like, even if you bought a Red Bull, you can get them for like $2, so this wouldn't be much different. And there's nothing really creative about it. It just has a Superman S on there. So it serves no purpose but to possibly look at it. So, energy drink. There you go. Next, we have a keychain from Batman Arkham Asylum. It says, Certified Insane. I know my camera doesn't focus, don't hate me, but that's what it says. And this one is not super good quality. It's rubber. It honestly kind of looks like a free giveaway keychain. Usually when you pre-order a game, or if you go to any kind of convention or anything, they'll have things like this where they give away for free. This kind of seems like that. This doesn't seem super high quality, but I could be wrong on that. It's not bad by any means, but it's just, it says certified insane. It says Arkham City, so it doesn't even have like the Batman logo on or anything. So I doubt I'd use this. It's one of those things where you have to look closely at it to see what it is. Like, I didn't really love that keychain. Next, we have a comic book. Justice League number 8. Has the Green Arrow on the front, and the theme is, will the Green Arrow join the Justice League? This is totally random. This is just a random comic in here. And by the way, it doesn't say the theme anywhere in the box. Usually they give you some kind of card that says the theme. This doesn't have that. But I vaguely remember an email going out when I was pestering them about my box, about them mentioning that it was a Justice theme. I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure it was Justice theme. So this is in theme because it's the Justice League, but this is such a random comic. It's number 8, it's not number 1, and it's just a totally random comic. And the other thing that sucks is it's beat to shit. It was all bent up because they, for some reason, they don't want to pay the extra like 30 cents to get a different size box, and this is just barely bigger than the comic by like a few millimeters. So instead of getting a bigger box, or instead of like gently folding it, they crammed it in there at the bottom and bent the corners up. So there's like big creases on here of the corners. Like they couldn't even put the comic in flat. It's like, really? Like that's what I'm getting here? Like not even a good comic, not even a special one, totally random, and it's all beat up. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? Come on. And the last item in here, this I thought was kind of cool at first. They have a magazine. MGB magazine. My Geek Box, the magazine. Now I thought this was pretty cool because they put some effort into it. Because normally, hopefully, with most boxes you get like a little card, or Loot Crate has a small pamphlet that says all the items, like where they came from, if they were exclusive, gives some info on them, like talks about them, which is cool. I think all of them should have that. At the very least, most of them have a card. Some of them have nothing, but they need something. They need to put something in there that explains stuff. Just gives a small explanation, if not a title. So that's what I assumed this was, but it's not. This talks nothing about this box. Like I said, you have no idea what the theme is. It has an advertisement for next month's theme, but it has no mention of the box in here. It's My Geek Box, the magazine, yet it talks nothing about the box. It doesn't have one single item listed in there, and it doesn't even talk about the theme. There's not even like a, hey, just on a side note, here was your theme, here's some of the shit you got, maybe a small description, nothing. It has articles in here, which the articles are fine. They have some cool articles in here. I looked at one of them. It's interesting. They're short, but cool. And that's fine and all, but what the hell was the point of that? Like, why would this not be talking about the box? What is the point of this if not to talk about the box? I thought that was so ridiculous. Like, I don't know where half of these items, like, I don't know what the point was of this shirt. Like, I have no explanation here. I just have a bunch of random articles. That's cool and all, but if I wanted that, I would just go jump on Google and look up random articles. Like, this really doesn't mean much to me. I'm sure some of these articles are exclusive, but they're really not in depth anyway. They're very basic, like, surface articles that talk about some games and some comic books. But it's no new information. It's all information I could have looked up myself. So I was really surprised and disappointed by this. I was first impressed by the effort they went into because it's a nice magazine. They put artwork on there, but I can't believe there was no mention of anything in there. That was very, very disappointing and super weird. And they loaded this okay. They put it in the box so where it kind of bent this way, so it kind of laid down in there, but the comic they stuffed at the bottom. Why would you do that? So anyway, overall, super disappointed with this box. I was pissed off last month because they did all that crazy shit to me, but they had an okay box, so I was hopeful. But this month, it took a total left turn, and it showed like no creativity. They kind of stayed in theme, like Justice, which I think was the theme. Very general topic. Like, they could have put anything superhero in here. Anything. And it would have been Justice. But it's like, there wasn't anything more than that. It was a very broad theme. And considering that, they didn't put very much creativity at all into it. So, let's go over the value of this box really quick. Last month's box was good. You got like over $60, and I paid $30. And I know I can't judge them too hard because I'm paying a little bit extra for shipping to the US, but not a lot. They're actually pretty reasonable on shipping. So, let's get into a value of this box. Angry and dehydrated. It's a bad combination. Anyway, so the shirt, I've said I don't make any arguments. I value them all at $15, but I'm having a really hard time valuing this at $15. I really am. So I'm like this close of changing the value of it, but I wouldn't even know where to start. Like something this simple, like you can get cool t-shirts with superheroes on them, very cool designs at Target for $10. Not even on sale for $10. And they're way more complicated than this. And this one is like one of the most plain t-shirts I've ever seen in my life. There's not even like anything on the sleeves or on the back or nothing. I just wish I had an explanation for this. Like, I don't know if it was a last minute put together or they ran out of money so they just did an iron-on or something like that. It's an exclusive shirt because no one else would have this, but I don't think this deserves a $15 value. But to make this simple, I'm still going to put it at $15, although I don't think it deserves it. But let's keep going. Funko Pop, 10. No argument there. The comic book, $4. How do I know? It says it. No argument there. Even though it's random, and even though it's beat to shit, so I don't think this is worth $4 because they beat the crap out of it. Angry. Alright. So the Arkham Asylum keychain. This one is very simple. It's rubber. There wasn't a lot of decoration to it. It's very simple design. It doesn't have the Batman logo. It just kind of talks about a video game, kinda. It's rubber. I'm going to put that at $5. I would not pay more than $5 for this rubber keychain. It's very, very simple. And the energy drink. I'm going to put this at a high value of $3. Because like I said, like $3 tops for like a Red Bull of this size. For a non-branded drink that I've never tasted before, I wouldn't pay more than that. I'm sure people will charge more than that for novelty purposes, but I wouldn't pay that. I'm putting this at $3. And that's all the items we got. That was it. So, total value of this box, $37, which is the lowest of all the boxes this month. The lowest. Considering this is one of the more expensive boxes, again, I won't judge them too much because I pay a little more for shipping, but even without the shipping, even to ship within the UK, that's still, I think it's like $22, $23, something like that. But anyway, $37 is extremely low, even if I didn't pay anything for shipping. This is the lowest box of all of them this month. What happened? What happened here? Last month was good. I'm still mad at the company, but they had good stuff. They had weird stuff, but it was still a high value. You got more than double than that. This one, it's nowhere near double. I barely got what I paid for. I got $7 more than I paid for. And considering, and that's at a high value of this shirt. I want to put this shirt at like a $5 value, or reasonable $10. If I put it at that, I lost money on that box. I have to put a $15 value on this, otherwise I lost money on this box. I gave them $30 and they gave me less back. They stole money from me if I valued it any less. This is ridiculous. I am so like pissed off and surprised at this. I don't know what to think and I don't know what to do. They promised they're giving me next month's box for free because of all the shit they put me through. If they actually do that, which I don't think they're going to, but if they do, I'm obviously going to take a free box, but I have no idea what to think here. I have no idea what to do. Their company is shit because of their customer service. They treated me awful. And then I get this, where I'm barely getting my money. On a low value, I'm losing money on this box. This is no creativity at all. This is a random Funko Pop figure, although I like RoboCop, so I won't hate on him too much for that. The comic is beat up. It's all bent. It might as well be torn in half. I can't keep this. I'm not going to resell it because it's in such bad condition. And this generic keychain, energy drink, fine. I'll drink it, no big deal. But and then the magazine that doesn't even talk about the box in here. It's like they put so much effort into it and had no mention of the box it's in. The box of which this magazine is called. The magazine says, the official My Geek Box magazine, January 2015. Titled that, has nothing to do with it. Absolutely nothing to do with it. No mention of anything. I've still not even confirmed what the theme is. I've never been so shocked at a box in my life. I thought I was disappointed by collectible geek stuff. This is by far, I think, the worst box I've ever gotten. Ever. Which is so weird because last month was good. It was a good box. I liked it. But this is absolute crap. I'm going to keep the Pop figure. I don't even know what to do with this. There's no way you could resell this. Nobody wants that. I'm not going to wear this like plain black shirt. Like I don't even know what to do with it. This keychain I'm not going to keep. It's too generic. It's too plain. And this comic, again, I think a lot of this stuff is literally going to go in the trash. I would donate it or give it as a giveaway, but I don't think anyone would even want it in a giveaway. I'm just completely shocked at this box. I already know, I thought Collectible Geek was going to be at the very bottom of the monthly review. This is definitely at the bottom. There's nothing lower than this box. I have one more box coming this month, which is Arcade Block, and you know there's no way that's worse than this. Arcade Block was awesome last month. If they took a dive lower than this, I'd be shocked. But before I even get that box, before I'm even done with the month, I'm pretty sure this is going to be dead last. And I hope the people at My Geek Box are watching. After everything you put me through, and then you give me this, I'm shocked. I really am. Even for people in the UK, even for people getting free shipping, even the much lower cost that they paid, which I'll have to do the math. I think they're paying 23 American dollars because it's £16.99 pounds, so that's 17 pounds, right? And I'm paying 20 pounds. So they're paying 3 less pounds than I am, so it's around $23. Even at a value of $23, this is still pretty rough. Pretty rough. You're not getting much more than you're paid for, and you're getting absolute low quality items. I know I'm rambling, but I'm just so angry, I'm pissed off, I'm so disappointed in this company just overall. Your customer service, your shipping time, your quality, the things you packed, your thought that you put into it. If you put as much effort into your box as you did this magazine, I can see some actual effort put in here. If you put even half the effort that you put into your box into this magazine, or in the effort you put in this magazine into the box, then it'd be great. No thought, no creativity, no effort. I'm ashamed. That's all I have to say. The deciding factor will be next month. If they send me my box, if I get it at all, and if I get it for 0 like they promised, we'll see. You got one more chance, My Geek Box. One. You've pissed me off twice. 2 months in a row. You have one more chance. We'll see you then. I'm sorry for being angry. I'm sorry for rambling, everyone. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just... Watch my first video and you'll know why I'm so pissed off. Anyway, enough being pissed. That's the overall value of this box. Paid 30, got 37 on the high end, which I really think I got 25. But anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments. I know a lot of my viewers are from the UK. Let me know what you thought. Do the conversion. Tell me how much it was in US, or how much you paid in pounds. Tell me what it was. I'll do the conversion. Tell me what you thought. The amount you paid with free shipping. Tell me what you thought of this box. And let's go from there. Thank you all for watching. Sorry again for rambling. Love you all so much. Peace.